Hey, okay, I'm going to show you how to navigate to the family portal and what kind of the family portal has been envisioned to be at present, but it can be all kinds of things. So, family portals access under public forms. It is just a public form. It is a public form that's set as a view form. So, I'm going to log in as this family. All right. So this is the family portal for our master database. This is an image that was created from some kind of graphic design program. Can be done from Canva or from, Photoshop, whatever tools you guys use, you can do that. It's just an image that's been posted in here. The messaging is here. We've got basic information. So this is set up as a view dual column form that is also set as a public form. So basic information about the case. We offer the family the case navigation so that they can toggle between their different cases. We've pulled on the social worker details sibling table on this so that we can pull information from that person's person record. I talk about in the guide some subforms. So this is an example of a subform. It's showing family communications, and it's actually showing a subset where communication topic type equals A or B, whatever that is. Something like update to family on family portal, update from family on family portal, something like that. So we're not seeing all communications, but just a subset. This is a separate add form here that is set up based on family communications. It's set as a public form, and it's just linked to that subform. Other things that we've got linked, this public form here, this family portal has been set up to have a sidebar enabled. And so on the sidebar, I've got several different types of forms that are available for you. So one is the family case checklist. This one we love because it allows you to offer documents for download, and a space for the family to upload the document, and a space for the family to actually complete a form. So forms like the application form, maybe you want to get references and like separate that out from your application form. Maybe you want to get Guardian or a financial statement sort of separated out from the application form. You can have all kinds of public forms linked to the checklist. Each checklist item is a date field, which shows the date that it was completed or uploaded into the system. When a checklist item is linked to a document, the document is allowed to be uploaded here. Generally, the document will enter the completed date. Oops. And you are also in the checklist configuration settings able to offer a downloadable document. So this is going to be for documents that a family needs to sign and complete. Not a form that they should fill out necessarily, but a document that they need a kind of a blue signature on, and then they can upload it to you. These documents have been uploaded. Let's see. This is an example of what it looks like where a document is not uploaded as of yet. It's a folder here, and I can click and we'll use this just like any other sort of document upload field that you're familiar with, right? The documents do not have to have a downloadable document. So for example, these are, the driver's license or the birth certificate. We don't need to provide a template or an originating document for this. The originating document is just going to be what is uploaded by the family. However, for our financial form, we're giving them an Excel spreadsheet to fill out. I would maybe recommend fillable PDFs or PDF documents to keep some consistency. And it's easy to set Word docs and Excel spreadsheets as to be saved as a PDF. You can have all kinds of different sections. On this particular checklist section, we've provided the communications again here. Main or back buttons, we can help you set those up to take you back to the beginning, or the user can continue to use the browser here. If I look at different types of forms, these forms are going to be set up just like they are internally. They're just going to have a slightly different view and look to them because they're taking the styling of your public forms default header footer. So we presented some information in the case. These are the different home studies, and here is like licensing and training information. As the family completes training, they can go and upload. We can show different information on the ad forms from the view forms that are displayed in the overview. Okay, and so they can upload the certificate as well. Again, this is going to feel very much like anything else that you use to upload. Okay. There's our paper stacks actually in there, and I'll press save. This information will then be shown here on the overview right here. And you can see that we're not showing the downloadable document for the family later. We are, I guess, offering the hours earned. We will do that as an internal role for our team. This is the add button here as well. I've added it as a sidebar link and right here. So it's in two places. Those are choices that you can make. I've also connected to some DHS rules for Minnesota. We have found out that these sidebar links can't open in a new tab. That's not a configuration option that we have. So it opens right there. So the user will need to click the back button to get back. You can add all kinds of information that you would want here. Okay, so a lot of family agencies are adding placements and adoptions. And if it's an adoption, you've got post-adoption reports. They'll have like a details link right here, which will look just like it does inside of SAM. Details link might take you to all the post-adoption reports. You might have post-adoption reports separated by those that are self-reflective reports versus those that are in person and done with a post-adoption coordinator or a social worker. Those that are done by the family themselves oftentimes are linked to forms for the family to actually complete that post-adoption report at the proper time. So those can be set up and done. If the family wants to update their information, we've got what's currently linked on our master site is just a way, this is the information we've got for them. If you want to update it, here's a form that we can go in and change information. And let's see. I think that's basically what, by default, kind of what's showing up in SAM today. There's all kinds of things that you could show to the family though. So if you need support, talk to us. We will definitely help you out in building some of the forms that link to the sidebar. But this public form itself, let me show you that. I'm going to go ahead and log out. And I'll just show you the public form links. So inside of SAM, under settings, public form links, the family portal, I'm going to click edit here. I'm going to show you what the setup is. It's a public view only form for the family in the case. So when you're setting up a new form, you'll choose that it is a public form. When you get to the form properties, the main form really needs to be a view form. Shouldn't be an edit form because you won't be able to have a sidebar. You won't be able to do anything with it. And you're really there to welcome them and display information at that point. So it's a view. Under advanced options, advanced form properties, we can look at a couple other things here. So public forms should really be based off the case or the main entity table, kind of like things based off the case so that the case layer is already there. And SAM likes to pick up the case ID then. It is a public form. It is not a subform. Subforms, let me show you what a subform is, are generally pulling from other tables other than the main table that this is based off of. And a lot of times it's for multi-record tables. Let's see. The other thing here that I've set up under here is I'm going to have to actually search for it. Sidebar enable for client forms. So there's a whole section under advanced form properties about public form settings. And the sidebar enabled is set to yes. By default, it's set to no. We can also say it's not not an option to log in or pre-fill. It's actually required. Which I think even though this is set to no, a view form, any view form that's a public form has to be logged into. I think that's just sort of a default. Okay. Well, let me take you back up to the beginning of this form and show you what a subform is like. So again, this was about communications, and subforms are kind of tick marked around with these little ant lines. You can access the subform here. And you can see that this is a multi-record view form. It's a public form. It's a subform for family communications. It's very specific. To add subforms, advanced options, add a subform options, add a subform, and you can choose from subforms that exist in the system, or you can from here actually add a subform. So you could create a new form, or you can choose from those that are already available. And this is, again, just sort of dependent on what information you want to display and share or retrieve from the family themselves as to what type of subforms you would need. All right, I hope this helps. If you have questions, send an email to support@inreachsolutions.com. If you want anything else, send us a ticket or set up a time to talk. Thanks.